Yo, what's goody, man? This B.McFly. You tuning in to F.A.M E TV, man. It's a pleasure, man. What's good, man?
Philly F.A.M.E. Philly F.A.M.E.
I mean,
We live from West Philly right now. 60th and Master to be exact.
That's a fact.
And this the hood that you from. So for the people that ain't too familiar, let me just break it down a little bit, like what it's like and what it was like for you coming up in this area.
Listen to me, man. I lost about 14 people, man, or more within a 10-year span from gun violence. 60th and Master, 59th and Master. Listen, man, they call us the ocean. They call 59th and Master the beach, man. We've been through the biggest war ever in West Philly, man, and I'm just happy to say I survived and I made it, and it's a blessing, man, and you know, may Allah bless those who didn't make it, man. Yeah.
So some people that's watching might recognize you because you doing a lot of the skits on Instagram and stuff like that. So prior to you doing that, like what was you doing before that?
In a way, neglecting my children, you know, lying, doing criminal activities, you know, just in a way stuff, man. And it was in and out, man, on pills, the typical stuff that's going on in Philadelphia, man. Like, and that was the reason why I made a change and I stopped doing what I was doing.
So prior to, off camera, before I turned the camera on, we was talking a little bit off camera. You was telling me about, the wars you was touching on a little bit briefly, and you actually showed me a mural of one of your close friends.
Yeah.
So that, I just want you to go show us the mural real quick and tell a little bit about that.
Definitely. While we out here, man, it was, man, it's my man right here, J Raw. James Glover, aka J Raw. I was in a group with him. We used to rap, man, called Originals. It was like 4 of us. Bang Out, J Raw, me, and my man, and Miss 60, pardon me. And he gun violence, man. And like everything that I do is based on him. So I got a few people out here with me, man. And we just out here chilling and just, enjoying this interview, man.
So you still live in the area?
Nah, man, I live in the city, but I don't live in the area. I live in Southwest Philly now. So I ain't live out here. I lived on this block that house right there, 6034. Right there, man.
So what it's like being out here now? Like now that you older and reflecting back on past memories, what it's like being out here now?
Man, it's just like, it used to be 1,000 of us out here. Now is there's only a few of us out here, man. A lot of us are older. A lot of us been through so many trials and tribulations. We finally got ourselves together, man. Working, taking care of our families. But before, man, there used to be a ton of us out here, man. Dead or in jail, man, or got themselves together. You know what I mean? Like, this is Master Street, man. The home of the brave, man. For real. No facading, man.
So I want to get into the Instagram skits because I came across, I don't know if that was your very first one or not.
Right.
But it was one drawing, and it was so, the way it was set up and the way your presentation was, it seemed so real that I thought it was real.
Right.
When you was portraying the scene like somebody in a cell.
Right.
Like, yeah, I got the sheet up because my son don't want to be a part of this shit and all that. So the way you was projecting it, I thought you was really, so when I seen the next skit, I'm like, oh, this nigga not really booked.
Right,
so
right.
You really had me convinced, like the setting and all that looked real, official. So
what's up, gangster? You want to be a gangster? Well, this is where gangsters live at. I got the sheet up because my cellie ain't want to be a part of this shit. But this is where I got to take a shit, hang my clothes to dry, gangster. Ain't shit cool about this shit. But a bunch of men in here fucking each other, fighting each other, arguing with each other, gambling. You missing your family, but you ain't give a fuck about your family when you was out there being a gangster, though. I'm telling you, they're gonna forget about those letters, those visits, and that money you was talking about. Now, they don't care about that no more. Gangster. Come on in. You want to come live here? I'm 6'2" or 250 pounds with another man in here. Smelling feet, ass, shit, whatever you want to think of. Ain't nothing nice in here. Ain't shit nice in here. Gangster. But you want to impress men. You'll be impressing men, alright? Up in here. Enjoy it. I got life.
How you get into that, and what was the impact once you start doing them and people reposting them, especially that one? 'Cause a lot of people reposted that one.
It's crazy. It's crazy because when I came home from my rehab, right, in February, I said, you know what I gotta do? I gotta give something for these kids to look at. And it's funny because my son cracked jokes on me and he ain't believe it. I went in my bathroom. I put a sheet up over the shower curtain. I put a line up like I'm hanging up my clothes and all that. And I put the little bar up that was on my window. I put the bar up and I had everything set up. And I'm like, yo, you want to be a gangster? Well, this is where gangsters live at. And in cells, they almost like pretty much the size of a bathroom, so to speak. And I'm just like, man, they gotta feel this, man. This is powerful right here, man. And just took off from there. And I just started doing skits after skits. Shout out to Bugsy, man. He gave me my first repost and it was over.
So Bugsy was the first person, because he got a nice little follow.
Yeah. Bugsy, I knew Bugsy for a while, man. He just and it just took off. I'm talking about everywhere. So yeah.
So yeah, you've been consistently doing
it. Yeah.
Picking up steam and posts and stuff like that.
I mean, okay.
So I want to touch on what you just said. You said you came home from rehab.
Yeah.
Now usually when somebody say they came home, you automatically assume
jail.
Yeah. So when you say rehab, walk us through that, because I know you did. You came out publicly and said that you had addiction to pills, and you currently are sober. And you know, it's a lot of people in Philly going through that. I think even Meek spoke on, he had addiction to perks or whatever and stuff like that. So speak on how you get to that point as far as getting addicted, going through the rehab, and then getting clean. Like, give them that rundown.
Well, I got shot in 2004, and July 4th, 2004, hey, was goody. And when I got shot, they never told me nothing. Like, the bullet is still in me to this day, but they never told me nothing about Percocets. I never knew nothing about Percocets. So when they gave me the Percocets, take this, man, every 6 hours, you'll be straight. Man, after I got done taking them, I'm like, well, damn, I got a little backache, I got a little toothache. What's the purpose of Tylenol or Motrin? Let me just take the Percocets. And then my addiction started in 2008, when I really started getting crazy with them. Because back then, you could just get bottles. I was walking around with bottles of Percocets easy. And on and off for 10 years. I was on them, I was off. I'm on them, I was off. And I said, you know what? I got to go to rehab, man. January the 21st, 2018, I went to rehab, man.
So you put yourself in there?
I mean, with the help of my kid's mother, my last 2 kids' mother, man. Shout out to Aosha, man, because she was there for me through it all, man. I owe her the world, man. But yeah, I went in there and I said, yo, I ain't drinking, I ain't smoking cigarettes, Black and Milds, weed, pills, ain't nothing jumping off, man. Because the next stop would have been dope. I'm telling you this right now. Man.
So give them that process of how was it, you said you was on them heavy, then to go cold turkey basically.
Well, I didn't really go cold turkey. I went cold turkey before I went in. And it's like hell, man, because your body aching, cold sweats, you got the shits, part of my language. Man, I ain't want to go through that no more. And as I got older, I couldn't handle it no more. So I said, when I went to rehab, I went to detox first. And they put you on Suboxones. And I tell people, don't be on Suboxones or methadone, because that's just another form of keeping you stagnated. If the Suboxones could stop the Percocets withdrawal, what you think the withdrawal of the Suboxones is going to be like, and the methadone? So, man, they wean you off of it, and then you go straight to rehab. You go through a little withdrawal, and then you good, man. You get the tools to come out here and fight, man. And that's what I'm doing. 8 months strong of nothing. I don't dip and dab, man. Nothing.
So did you ever was hesitant about putting it out there? Because a lot of people, they're going through the same exact stuff you talking about, but they won't say nothing. They won't tell nobody, and they damn sure won't post it. Oh. So was you hesitant about posting like, yo, I'm addicted, or I was addicted? Was you so speak on that. What gave you the courage to speak up?
Man, you know what, man? Even in a fight, I be nervous, man. So I just said, you know what, man? Enough is enough. Somebody gotta hear it. Somebody got to do something, man, in order to get a change out of what's going on. Because the epidemic of Percocets and dope and K2 is crazy. So I was just like, man, listen, man, I'm nervous, I'm scared. But when you got those feelings, those are the feelings that you want to embrace and go out there. And that's what I did, man. I said I had enough courage to go in. So I might as well have enough courage to help out others, man. And yeah, of course I was scared, man. Scared, man. Sometimes I be scared to this day. But they need the help.
And recently, maybe like a month or so ago, you was featured on the news.
Yeah.
A little interview on you, and you actually spoke a little bit about it on there. So speak on that experience. Like, how did that come about, and how was that for you being on, you know, a major network? Like
yeah, KY. Shout out to KYW, man, because, you know, when you're doing so many skits and doing everything that I'm doing online, you know, people are watching. Even if they don't say, yo, what's going on, or like your video or comment, they're watching. And just so happened, Cherry, what's going on, bro? She came out, man, interviewed me right in front of my job, man. And it was a blessing, man. KYW News, man.
Right. So let's speak a little bit about some of the stuff you got going on in the community. I see you active. You be doing your videos, basically talking about a lot of stuff that's going on. So for the people that don't know that don't follow your page, who may not be familiar, just give them a little bit about some of the stuff you do and why you doing it.
Well, the reason why I started doing skits was because my friend told me, man, the eyeball can't see. It can't see its own self, man. And I think a lot of us, we do things but don't recognize what we're doing. So when I throw out the skits for awareness, I've done everything from homelessness to, oh my goodness, man, rape to kidnapping, jail scenes, foster care. I'm talking about anything that you could think of. I kind of like did it. And I want people to see what it looks like, to deal with the psyche of what we're doing and how we're doing it. And I said, man, yo, I'm gonna keep going and keep going. And a lot of these skits, man, I had one skit that won 1 million views on Instagram, man, where the two girls were ready to fight over social media and I broke it up. And we need more black men to do that.
Fucking volume is too hot. Fuck her up. On some real shit.
I got you, Mom.
Fuck her up.
I got you.
On some real shit. Got me fuck outside.
Come outside.
Yo! So you mean to tell me you the parent and you the parent and you gonna let them fight? So y'all up there, this is what they looking up to. Y'all two up there letting them fight over social media? You know what? You take your ass back home and you take your ass in the house. It's time for men to step up in these communities now. Go! Go!
And I'm just bringing out awareness, man, and that's what it's all about. Skits, I speak on sober messages, and just working in the community, man. With my man, and I just met my close friend, man, my videographer, Ali, P. Sway, man. He's helping me out a lot, man, a lot.
So I want to go back to the beginning a little bit, because you had touched on it a little bit in the beginning, as far as like you said you was neglecting your kids.
Yeah.
That's another thing that people out here are experiencing, but they won't say nothing about it.
Of course, they live in...
So go ahead and speak a little bit on how, because clearly you doing better now.
Yeah, of course.
So speak on like how that was and how it is now and why you decided to speak up on that.
Yeah, because like I'm a black man that went through, had the black man traits growing up. My father wasn't around, and you know, he's around now, but he wasn't around at the time due to drug addiction. I wasn't around, chasing women, chasing money, chasing drugs. And it's like, you know, somewhere down the line, people are living their best life, but not keeping it authentic. The kids are missing out on the fathers, though. We're the real reasons, or part of the real reasons why things are going on right now. So yeah, chasing women, chasing drugs, chasing money was a big reason how I neglected my children. And my oldest son lived with me to this day, and I show people the ups and downs of it. I have 4 children. My oldest son lived with me, and he need me, and it's a blessing that he's living with me right now. So it was like mint, man, and I'm trying to show the fathers, stop being cool for other men and be cool for your children. Stop trying to be a real one for other men and be a real one for your children.
So now let's get back to the community work a little bit and the skits and all that stuff you're doing. So what you looking at, because like we said, Philly, we in the city, it's a lot going on, a lot of stuff going on, and you one of the people that's actually trying to put out positive messages. Like one of the people, it's a couple other people too, but you one of them. So what are you looking to see, like what you trying to accomplish with this, what you hope to see?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Hopefully, man, I got a show called Brand New Trace, and I work with my man Tracy. We've been doing it for a year now. We interviewed a lot of people. Hopefully that can take off. If that can't take off, man, sober commercials, letting people, they need to see a face, not a voice, but a face of a person that look just like them to say, yo, get sober. Because a lot of people don't want to talk about it. Like Meek Mill spoke about it, but we need to really get it out there. Acting, bringing awareness through my direction. I direct all my stuff. And I don't want the higher ups to take over what I've put out there, the product that I put out there. Because what I'm doing, Spike Lee not even doing. For real, man. So we just trying to get out there in every aspect. And with the city of Philadelphia, Chicago, Baltimore, New Jersey, we need to connect to stop the violence in all these other cities, man. Yeah.
So for the people tuned in, let them know like what they can look forward to from you as far as like the skits. Like you gonna keep them going?
I gotta keep them going. I'm gonna keep the skits going because it's awareness. It's the deal with the psyche and have people seeing what's really going on. I'm gonna keep speaking on sober messages. I'm gonna keep taking big pictures, working on commercials, working on shirts, working on a book, man, and working with my man Tracy and Ali P. Sway, man. That's it, man. I mean, keep evolving, man. That's it.
So plug your Instagram and any other, social media or any other contact means you want to let the people know.
All right, so Brandon Chastang on Facebook, BrandonChastang, Facebook and YouTube, and Instagram B.McFly_, and Twitter B.McFly_. Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to let the people know before we get out of here? Anything you want to speak on, touch on, address?
Man, I just want to say we got to stop the violence, man. Like somewhere down the line, we have to do something untraditional to stop the violence in Philadelphia. Because imagine if Philadelphia had gangs. It would probably be the worst city in the world. But unfortunately, we don't have gangs. But with the people going around doing what they doing, we need to stop it, man. I survived the war, man. And I just want y'all guys to just stop it, man, for real. And shout out to everybody that support me. Shout out to Philly Fame TV, man. You know what I mean?
All right, man, on that note, we signing out for now, for this go-round.
Yeah, man.
B.McFly, Philly Fame TV.
That's a fact.
So y'all stay tuned to 'em.
That's a fact, man. One love.